Brazil is bracing for what could be its deadliest month yet in the pandemic. Take a look at these cemeteries shown from the air. That is the scale of the disaster there. U.S. health officials say the Brazilian death toll is expected to rise to nearly 3,500 per day. It's driven by a dangerous variant known as P1 that originated in the country of Brazil, and that strain has spread to the U.S., and the CDC says it is now our second most common COVID variant. Manuel Bojorquez is in Sao Paulo, Brazil's largest city, with a first-hand look. Manny, good morning to you.
Good morning. One of the reasons the world is so concerned about what's happening here in Brazil is the more the virus spreads, the more it can mutate. As you mentioned, it's already happened here with the P1 variant, which is believed to be more contagious. And in this country's most densely populated areas, social distancing is practically impossible.
This is Paraisópolis, Sao Paulo's second largest favela, the name given to sprawling low-income neighborhoods, often in the shadows of wealthy enclaves. Life was plenty tough here before the pandemic, but the virus has amplified the poverty. A crippled economy means food insecurity affects more than half of Brazil's population. Antonio told me if he didn't accept these community meals, he'd worry how he'd get money to eat.
If you did this, meaning robbing people would be the other option. Because there's no opportunity, no oportunidad.
In this worst moment, I'm trying to give the best of myself to the other people.
Marcos dos Santos works for the nonprofit Hands of Maria that delivers about 3,000 lunches here every day.
Have a responsibility of the government that don't take care of the people.
So the government, you feel, has not taken care of the people here?
No.
President Jair Bolsonaro has been criticized for blatantly ignoring science and refusing calls for lockdowns. Here in Sao Paulo, some restrictions were actually lifted on Monday, allowing sports games to resume without crowds and food pickup at bars and restaurants. Consider this. Last week, 1 out of every 4 COVID-related deaths worldwide happened here in Brazil. Cemetery workers now turn soil around the clock.
The burials are happening one right after the other. In the short time we've been here, we've watched 7 families say goodbye to their loved ones, and this is their only chance to say goodbye because funerals are not allowed due to the pandemic.
Lurival Panozzi heads Brazil's Association of Funeral Directors. He tells me COVID has overwhelmed the healthcare system.
So even people who could get treatment for heart disease may not get it, and unfortunately end up becoming another death.
It is pain compounded by fear that things won't soon get better.
Brazil is also facing troubles on the vaccine front. This month, the health ministry here cut its expectations for vaccine deliveries in half amid problems at both of the nation's production labs. Gayle?
Boy, Manuel, thank you. Pain compounded by fear, never a good combination in any situation. Thank you very much.